Welcome back, everyone, to Session 5 of the Chronicles. On the previous session, our adventures have been on the seas for the last 2 remaining days, which were filled with new developments for our characters. Jasper, who learned that Madame Odella knows of some insider information about his father. Winema, who learned she was the chosen champion of none other than Bahamut, the father of dragons himself. Miko, who learned they have a gift to help lost souls pass on to the afterlife. Micaiah, who has learned the secret of the map her father gave her. And last but not least, Zidrith. Much is still unknown about him, but all secrets will be revealed in due time. Our party has finally made it to the new continent. With all the exciting talks and hype about it, what mysteries do these lands possibly hold? What secrets will be unveiled? Stick around, for these are the Chronicles.
I just realized something. 3 out of the 5 of our things had to deal with dads.
Daddy issues, man. That's
I have a dad.
Hey, I had no issues with my father. I love my father, if anyone knows what that is.
I didn't say issues, I just said it had to do with dads. You got Bahamut, the father of dragons.
Yeah.
I learned something about the map my father gave me, and Jasper is
Oh,
looking
no.
for their father.
Oh no.
Or found information about their father.
It'll load eventually, don't you worry.
It's okay. Take your time. This is why I give it time to load. A lot.
Oh, it does not like rotating right now. Just let it go.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't let it rotate.
Don't do that.
You saw it was
Don't
like
do
Joey.
Did it start spinning?
I saw.
Where are you looking through, Kobu?
I'm not. I haven't booted up your stream yet. I'm getting my stuff ready for that.
I thought you were ready.
Well, I have everything else ready. I just didn't have this booted up yet.
I feel like being able to see is important.
And so, where we left off is that the Odalia has finally braked way through the storm on the 5th day, as the dark clouds kind of disperse from the front bow of the ship, as people are gathered on the top deck of the Odalia. Finally, land. After 5 long days, as people are sort of cheering and applauding, as sailors are hustling to prepare to dock the vessel, a few minutes goes by as the Odalia gracefully glides into port. Sailors dropping the anchor, hoisting the sails, loading cargo onto the top deck as people are eager, excited to crowd around the AWEL ladder where you would enter and exit the ship. As you see 3 familiar crew members sort of line or position themselves close to the A ladder. Jonah, Crowley, and Lamont as the entertainers on the ship. And shortly after, the A ladder is finally let down. And right before Jonah goes to let everyone off, he says, "Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this lovely voyage. We hope that you choose us in the future whenever you decide to make your way back to the Talos continent. We enjoyed your hospitality and your presence, and we do hope that you enjoy the rest of your stay on the continent of Eos." As you can see, people sort of crowd down. You can see on the deck, on the decks of the port, other people are lined up, whether it be loved ones or friends, family, kind of excited, waving, waiting for their either significant other or loved ones to come down and greet them. As you can see at the bottom, because I would assume you're kind of, getting an eye for the city, looking over the railing, a short, little gray, gnomish individual kind of directing people either left or right after they have exited the ladder. As you all begin to approach, the ladder going down, Crowley sort of catches you, Winema. Ah, thank you for being aboard the Odalia. Greatly appreciate your company, and especially thank you for joining us under the stars that one night. Right, take care. So, as Winema, as you make your way down the stairs, next, Micaiah, you sort of follow as Jonah kind of stops you along the way and thanks you for being a part of the crew. Shortly after Zidrith, you make your way down as well. Jasper, you follow. And last but not least, Miko. As you all are sort of greeted by the gnomish fellow and all directed to the... Hold on, let me break out of the cutscene mode. As you all are sort of separated from some of the others, you all must be new citizens for the continent, yes?
I didn't know anything about citizenship.
Maybe.
Everyone that comes through here on the first time has to apply for citizenship.
Why?
Why? So that way we can keep track and document everyone on the continent. Liability purposes.
Well, what if we're not planning to
Wait.
stay here to be citizens? We're just visiting.
Oh, the continent itself?
Yeah.
I mean, even passing through and getting through the gate passageways. Citizenship allows you to do such. Other than that, you'd be stuck here at the pole.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Also, like,
Nonetheless, it is an easy process. But please, follow me, and I will help direct you to the office. Oh, pardon my intrusion. My name is Hubert. If you have any questions along the way, please do feel free to ask me. As he sort of turns about and kind of leads you all through the city. Give me 1 second.
I have a question, Argos. Did I get all my papers ready for this? 'Cause I remember
He is going to assist in that process. Do not worry.
I know I had like papers I brought home with me for like stuff like this.
As you all are making your way through, yeah, don't worry. I got a hold of it for now. As you all are making your way through, you can see different individuals lined up, unloading crates onto other vessels along the port. Eager workers moving at a very rapid pace. However, Winema, I need you to make a perception check for me.
Perception on A. Got it. Perception. 20.
20. You notice, out of the right peripheral of your vision, as you're making your way past the warehouses, an individual that tailors specifically to the same description as the goblin who mentioned that there is an individual that works at the warehouse that has any kind of information as far as illicit trading or maybe secret information that isn't, public. As you all continue making your way forward,
Well,
it takes a little while. It takes a few minutes to get through. Most of what you go through, besides the docks and the warehouse, is you also get to a main strip, sort of decorated in a bazaar-like fashion, merchants selling different various goods. And shortly after, you all make your way to the front gate of the city of Celeste. as you make your way through the gate. Well, I figure if we're going to be, touring you around, at least taking in the sights and sounds of the city, we should at least share a little bit of information about Celeste. Did you know that Celeste is actually one of the oldest cities ever established in Eos? It was established as a nexus for the merchant region specifically after the region was formed. Originally, it used to be an old fishing village along the shores, but being a conflux of major trade routes for importing and exporting goods, it became a very popular place. The Merchant Hall actually is one of the oldest merchant hall guilds ever established on the continent. Inside, you'll find walls covered in old trading agreements, port documentation, and paintings of the earlier stages of the city as the guild hall grew along with it. As the city grew, merchants flocked to its gates seeking to capitalize on the lucrative goods and warehouses that made its way in and out of the continent. Going through the city, you can tell that most of the streets are sort of made of cobblestone, as well as some of the undersides of the building. Particularly, the sides of the building are made with this fine oak, while the roof kind of makes up this red kind of wood, like shingle, like wood. As you'll continue to make your way through the administrative office, Celeste actually helped establish much of the other regions as well before new ports were formed. The docks here are always bustling with activity, so for the most part, I mean, we're not as popular as we were because there are other major trading ports. However, we still are very active. And despite the passage of time, Celeste remains one of the most historical cities, steeped with history and tradition as far as we have come. And now, Jasper, I need you to make a perception check for me.
Mm-hmm. 19.
19. You can tell by seeing most of the residents kind of walking through, passing by as guards are making their rounds away. But you do see one individual kind of waiting impatiently, sort of crouched under, like leaning against a tree in a way. As you all continue to make your way through, as you are all greeted with this marble, domed, wooden-like structure, here we go. This is what we like to call the EDT, the Eotian Department of Treasury. Here you can do all your administrative processing as well as any banking that you might have while you're on the continent. As you all begin to make your way inside. And this is the part where I'm going to go ahead and let you guys control your own characters.
Let's say good luck with getting us all in as a group.
Oh crap, I went too far.
Oh god. This is a bad angle.
You can get rid of the roofs, can't you?
I am doing that now.
Ah.
I just started from way up top.
I see that
There you
earlier I
go.
forgot to roll my hit dice for us being level 3.
Oh no, that's been over the course of the week.
Well, might as well get my pay. When am I
good for you.
getting? When am I getting all her
37 HP.
paper? When am I getting all her
And-
paperwork ready? Well, let's go in.
Arcos, is there a way for players to group move tokens?
That's if we
Control X, and then click on the tokens, and then you can move them together.
This is a bustling area.
Oh, that
Control
is.
X, hold Control X, and then just click on your 3 tokens that you're controlling. And then there you go.
Aha.
Oh, that makes things so much easier,
Yes,
doesn't it?
that is why I was
Oh, yeah.
asking. All right, you two, come on.
As you all
I
enter,
don't want to give
the
up my
building.
citizenship to my home. I
Come
don't like
on,
this.
taxes.
Taxes,
Where do you want us
I don't
to
like
stand?
it. It
fees,
seems
oh,
fishy and suspicious. I don't like it.
Come on,
You'll
it's
be
stop
a very
whining.
drastic change from the tribal and village living situation that pretty much most of you came from.
Zidrith is lost.
Yeah, no.
It is
Oh, wait.
citizenship.
Wait,
It's a bit out of the normal for you guys.
Winema will look at Zidra. Do you need help with how to apply for paperwork?
I know nothing of any of this. I lived on my own for.
Make sure you read
very
everything, every
long
fine print,
time.
every loop.
As you all make your
Yeah.
way into the building, you can see books stacked up, papers kind of like scattered across the tables. You can see other people, whether they're there for the banking institution or processing as new citizens. As you can also see the same gnomish man multiple times. Oh, hi, Hubert. Hi, Hubert. Oh, are these the new ones? Yes, sir, they are. I'm going to go ahead and pass you over to Hubert, okay? As he kind of points
boy.
to the Hubert behind the desk. Oh, where's my light at? Oh, there it is.
Okay, now.
As he kind of points to the Hubert behind the desk. All right, Hubert's going to go ahead and help you process anything and everything to get you citizenship. That way, you can make your venture across the country without no bearings.
Does this also come with
Thank you, Hubert.
Oh, okay.
As Hubert starts to make his way up the stairs. Hello there.
Hi, Hubert. I'm gonna. Can I make my way up to the desk, or?
You can. You certainly can. Certainly.
Don't worry, you got your
certainly.
entourage with you.
Jesus.
Hello. Is this Hubert, or is that what's?
They're all Hubert.
Are they all Hubert?
Yes!
Bye,
I'm
Hubert.
Hubert. He's Hubert. He's Hubert. We're all Hubert.
What type of met?
All of
Okay,
the documentation is run by one person. This is not good.
It's a monopoly.
Ah, that's what you're afraid of, not the multiple people are the same.
Hello.
That's the whole
Hubert.
problem.
That's
Hello, Hubert. I'm just here to apply for the position and other types of paperworks and such transition papers to Hubert. I'm also looking for a merchant's license. Is that this is the same place for it?
no, dear. If you're looking for a merchant's license, you have to go to the Merchant Guild Hall for that. So you all are new citizens, so let me give you the new citizen spiel. First and foremost, as he kind of pulls out this little scroll, as he plops it down on the table and unrolls it. Bum, bum, bum.
No murder.
All right, let's get some stuff out of the way here.
I'd be more concerned if that
As
isn't
you
one of the
all-
rules.
On roll 20,
Oh, please don't tell me to show this on stream. I don't have a way to
Live?
do that.
see
Where is this?
It's just the
a
continental map.
map of the continent.
God, I'd
Oh.
love to show this on
Oh wait,
stream.
I did want to see a map.
Where are we?
First and foremost, I should probably, describe where we're at. Right now, you are in the city of Celeste in the merchant region as you see a little dot fade in on the map.
Oh.
Right. So, the continent is broken up into 6 different sectors, 5 regions, and the empire itself. Right now, in orange, and you kind of see this like little orange outline kind of trace the very coastal line of the region, and also a few other separated islands. Right here is the merchant region that we're in. Up northwest of the continent, you have, in green, a Maratha region. In the northeastern side of the continent, you have the Temperial region. On the eastern side, in purple, you have the Syndicate region. And in the bottom southeast, you have the Ningai region. Right dead smack in the center of the continent, you have the Atlassian Empire itself. Now, as a few things kind of pop into play here based on information that you guys have already known and or given. Now, I
Is it
should
just
probably
me, or does it look like
discuss.
a dragon's head?
What's that?
Kind of
Is
does.
it just me, or does the continent look like a dragon's head?
If you squint and tilt your head.
Just saying.
I see like lobster or like a crab.
I definitely see crab.
I mean,
Well, see, right
see-
here's the eye,
like,
and then there's the ear up here, and then there's just like horns.
No, you
The
see,
nose
this is the
horn.
whole crab body, and then these are the two claws.
You know,
That's
this
true.
whole land,
is the eye, and down here's the mouth.
this giant map is a giant turtle,
Here's
a
the other
giant
eye.
back of a
It's
crab.
just kind of lopsided.
So is he showing a map right now?
He is describing the different parts of the continent.
Okay.
The important
I'm just
parts.
making my own copy of this map while he's doing this.
Okay.
Perfect.
The important parts. So there are various towns, various cities, one capital city, various cities, and multiple villages within different regions of the map, each unique in their own biome. For the capital of the merchant region, you'll have Erevar, which you guys have already familiarized yourself with, though now putting into perspective where it's at helps. The capital of the capital of the Maratha region is Monsoon. The capital of the Temperial region is Haran. The capital of the Syndicate region is Trivonia. And the capital of the Ningai region, oh, bless my heart, it is complicated for me to pronounce it. They have such a unique language. I believe it goes Zesweji. Yes, Zesweji. And so, that is pretty much the gist, but also sitting, like I said, at the center, you have Atlas, the Atlassian Empire, which reigns over the rest of the continent, setting rules, laws, regulations of the sort. And as now we go back, as he kind of shuffles through a few other paperwork, sort of the documents looking like a generic who are you form, name, race, age. Right, if you could just fill these out, that way we can go ahead and get you processed. We can go ahead and establish you as citizens and also open you accounts so that you can store, well, money.
This is going to definitely be interesting for Zidrith to try and deal with.
I explained it to Zidrit very but to make it more relatable to Zidrit for being a forest person. So there's the little fairies that controls the banking. This to let not have all your money in one area.
Why are you being so condescending?
I think he understands what to do. He just doesn't understand the purpose of it.
I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
I start
you all-
signing the papers.
While you all are filling out your documents, we do have some unique organizations that we own here on the continent. First and foremost, the guild halls. If you're looking to participate in any kind of business, e-commerce, trading, or transporting of goods, you would have to go to the Merchant Guild Hall. They'll be able to explain more of that there. If you're looking to do more medical practice, if you're an overseas medical practitioner, then you would probably find interest in the Apothecary Guild House. If you're looking for, well, excitement and grand adventures, we do have an Adventure Guild Hall that associates with that. A lot of people make their money finding, well, anything and everything while they're exploring the continent. There are many parts of it that are still yet unknown to us. As he continues going through.
I do have a question for this NPC.
Yes.
Is it possible to apply for 2 guilds, or do you only pick one and then you're stuck with that one guild? Can you apply for?
Oh dear, you can apply to all 3 if you like.
Oh, thank you.
Now, there are some organizations inside the continent themselves. Now, I don't know exactly all the services that they offer, but I heard if you are looking to transport goods and or transport to, well, another capital
Back in just a second.
via, oh, God, via transportation, like hitching a ride or whatever it shall be, then I know the airship trading company run by Jack offers some of those services, but you will probably have to get with one of his staff to figure that out. Other than that, like I said, the EDT here, we do all your banking, transactions, loans, all the sort. So, anytime you wish to, save your money instead of carrying it all around in one purse for a thief to steal, think of us. Now, let's see. What am I forgetting? Is there anything else?
I also have a question.
Yes.
What if I don't know how to write?
If you don't know how to write, well, I'd be happy to fill it out for you.
What they're
You
trying to
just have
say is you
tell
get
me the
someone you
information.
trust to write for you.
Looks like I
Okay.
can't be a citizen then.
Winema feels
Stop.
hurt. Winema feels hurt, but well,
I've known you for only a few days.
Less than
I
a
know.
week.
That's fraud. He didn't
Oh, that
agree to
too,
this.
technically.
You just have to apply your signature, however. I mean, think of all the forging documents that I could be accountable for. Oh, yes, one more thing. We do have academies associated with us, thus pertaining to each of the guilds themselves. You can learn quite a bit from them. I know there is the AAA, which is the Academy of Arcane Arts, if any of you are of the wizard and spell classes, and then also the UE, which is the University of Entrepreneurship, which kind of goes over the robust information of e-commerce and the understanding of the economy. Personally, I just like the administrative process. I'm not much of the haggling for the accountant side or following business transactions and all that. It's just not my cup of tea. But and also the Medical Institute for any medical practitioners looking to obtain license as such. Is there anything else?
I want all these names, please, God.
No, I think that's pretty much it for now. But yes, if any of you need assistance with your documentation, I'd be happy to help.
Oh, I think
Not
I can.
the documentation, but another question.
Yes.
Where would someone
I'm back.
go for looking for a missing persons?
Looking for a missing persons, usually we just inform the guards of that such. There is a guard shack just near the edge of the eastern gate of the, western gate of the city.
Alright, thank you.
Wouldn't it also, besides that, what about the Adventurers Guild? Might have some information for missing people if they heard of it.
I was already planning on going
Have,
there. I
if
just didn't
it's
know if they
like
had
a lost
specific
adventure of
place.
some sort. But yeah, usually we just turn to our guardsmen.
Oh, the guardsmen? Where? Ah!
Over there, up there.
You and me both, Joey.
Wait, what's going on?
Don't trust it.
Go ahead and make an. You can all make an insight check on the documentation.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I personally am not gonna be able to do that because
Can it be an
You're not very
investigation
trusting.
check?
I
Because
I'm fine with insight.
I'd like to investigate the thing. That is where my specialty lies.
Oh, wait,
Okay, you can investigate it.
Oh, I thought I had to roll insight. My bad. I clicked the wrong one.
so just because I
Okay.
can read common doesn't mean I know what I'm reading. Zidget
That's
very
true.
much does
Yeah,
not know what he's
that
reading.
was very
You can
true.
look over Micaiah as she is going over it in fine-tooth comb and detail,
Oh,
explaining
Jasper, no.
what's wrong with the,
I said I didn't
explaining what.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. We can't apply for citizenship. I see it.
No, I don't. I can't apply for citizenship if I can't write, and I don't have anyone I trust to do it. So I can't.
You can see how skeptical Micaiah is of it, if that is of any help to you.
Technically Miko too, but to a lesser extent.
Actually, DM. Actually, now that I think about it, DM, given
Yeah.
my nature,
Mhm.
could I go over the paper with insight?
You can.
Due to
How well you
contracts and the
understand it,
like.
though, I would
I figure on
probably
one hand,
say
I'm
with disadvantage, only because you've lived in a completely different
What did you say? I'm rolling it with
setting.
what?
Rolling with disadvantage only because
Got it.
you've lived in a completely different setting.
Right. Like I don't understand like the whole citizenship, but I mean, on the other hand, dealing
don't like
with terms of a contract,
Oh,
Hey,
of course.
hey,
Yeah.
DM,
Hey,
Always
DM.
read the fine
I
print.
cast
if you
identify.
will,
DM. I
I
cast
feel like it's more
identify
up my
on the
wheelhouse.
on the contract. You know what? Why not?
Shouldn't you detect magic first, then identify if it's magical?
Yeah. Because if it's
Okay,
not
fine.
magical, there's no point to identify it.
Argos.
Is it
Yeah.
is it
Could the
magical?
fact that I do have more familiarity with dealing with, let's say deals and things of that nature to not have disadvantage on the wording of the contract?
Mm,
Not enough for advantage, but enough that
I
it's not
will
disadvantage.
for the certain parts of the document that you suspect to be contract based, I'll give you a flat roll. I will say it's half and half. There's some stuff you understand, some stuff you don't.
Is it magical? The
No.
contract?
Sorry, what did you do?
Is it detect magic? Is it magical?
You can see a bright glow coming from the piece of paper from the lantern that is directly above you. No, there is no magic.
Okay. And is there anything in the document that
That's a good
seems
one.
I
this
love that,
makes
Argus.
is this like something that my father once told me that when he would tell me if I came to this continent I would have to apply citizenship? Is that something that my father has once told me?
It
Once
has
upon-
probably come up in conversation because he's certainly made his way there quite a few times.
Then I will begin the
Okay,
process.
so it is something that has been mentioned before, though, that you do have to apply for citizenship upon arriving.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna start filling it
It-
out and
Yeah.
give out.
So on the in the beginning of the what was it first session, there like as Jonah was speaking, he did mention that when you do make your way to the new continent, that there's just a citizenship that you do have to apply for if nobody's been there before.
Oh, I do have one question to ask the guy is currently filling out the document. Do you know where the House of Vasagoth at?
The House of I'm sorry, what was that?
The House of Vasagoth.
Fasagon. No, dear, I'm not quite familiar with that.
That was more interesting. Do you know a man who goes by
Is
the
that
name the?
like?
Huh?
Are you noble by chance?
My father was.
Oh, who was he?
I give father's name.
Charles.
He goes by the nickname the Snake Charmer.
The snake charmer. No, dear, I see hundreds upon thousands of people that pass through here, but alas, my memory can't remember each and every one of them.
Well, I do have one thing. As you hear, I show them the family's brand symbol. Have you seen this symbol of the trading
I'm
company?
gonna have to make a history check.
Oh.
But I'm going to do it at disadvantage.
Oh.
Only because there's so many people that pass
There's
through here.
thousands of people.
Well,
No, dear.
wait. Why
I
do you
have
roll a
no
d12?
clue.
Wait, hang on.
Oh, shoot, my bad. That was the wrong roll. Ignore
I
that.
mean, a one's a one, but still, it's an eight.
Misinput.
Can I give him?
It looks somewhat familiar. I feel like I've seen it in a book somewhere. I can't quite put my finger on it, though.
Well, at least I know it's in the right place. Here's my papers and other stuff. Do I apply for what is it? Do we have like a call, like something that allows us to give money out that isn't like gold coin or like, dare I say, magic credit card?
Credit card? What's that?
I mean,
Yeah,
looks like
you're talking currency. No,
yeah.
we deal in gold and silver specifically.
But
That
if
means if you have any copper pieces, we're willing to exchange them.
but if I give you gold, how do I use it if I need it for shopping? Do I have to come back to the bank?
That is correct, yeah. Every town, every city, and every, what is it, capital, and the empire itself all have the guild halls and the EDT. So you will never be far without.
Am I allowed to?
But it also does prevent any unsuspecting thieves to come along and pickpocket you along the way.
I'll make sure when I finish registering for the merchants hall, then I'll make sure I'll register for a bank account, I guess. I better
Oh, it's
move on.
done automatically.
Huh?
As soon as you apply for citizenship, it's done automatically.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. And as you guys are, all right, let's see this. All right, Miko Winema. As you guys are going through the document, it seems pretty straightforward for the most part. Some of it kind of goes into a little bit more uncomfortable details about like where you've come from, and honestly, how you word it really doesn't seem like it matters. Micaiah, you comb through this document, eyeing every single letter, every single word, looking for any kind of catch-22 or Ponzi scheme that this individual might be running. And it doesn't quite seem like there's anything out of place. However, it does mention fees may apply in the very bottom of the document associated with the guild halls themselves.
Okay, and does it say anything about giving up our right to be from where we originally came from?
As you're filling out the information of the like where you've come from, it doesn't attend to the fact that you're giving up your location. They just want to know where you've come from.
Dual
What
citizenship.
about him?
So it would not have. Oh, okay. Yeah, in that sense, yeah, it does not seem like it affects your citizenship on Talos. Being that you guys are in a tribe, I mean, you guys don't really have a citizenship, but
I know, but
knowing
if
that you are from
again,
Talos brings
I didn't
comfort to
find it
them.
making me, because of how it like saying citizenship. What do you mean citizenship? This is no. I'm from here. I'm from there. That's my home. This is not my home.
Yeah,
Welcome to
It'd
your
be
new
sort of,
home.
almost like a dual citizenship, if you want to think of it like that.
Like a
It
Okay.
makes it
I
liable
will.
just in case you
I
go
will.
missing
I'm
on the
going to
continent.
ask.
They know who you are and can find you.
All right. I'm going to ask. What are these fees?
Ah, yes, the Guildhall fees. Really, I normally let the Guildhall masters talk to you about all that, but since we're already on the topic, give me 1 second. And oh no, not that. When I add this to your journals, does it automatically pop up?
You would have to show it to players.
Nope.
Like
All right,
that.
I'm going to
Here it
show
is.
it.
Hi.
So it mentions associated, like depending on your membership with the guilds themselves, that they do charge a weekly fee. However, the informational boards and quests in what am I going for? And the additional tasks that you can undertake at these guild halls pays quite well, and it kind of keeps you in the association themselves. It allows you ineligibility to be able to claim said quests, tasks, or etc. Also, if you are looking to get into the more business sense of things, then you can hire other individuals. However, you do have to pay them their earned honorable weekly salaries.
100 gold a week.
Yes, dear. However, like I said, they pay quite well, and I would definitely take the opportunity if I were you. Now, again, you don't have to apply to all three, but the ones that you do apply for, you become eligible to undergo any tasks or services and or hired through the guild themselves.
What
Think about
would the process be to leave these guilds should the time come?
It's simple. There's no cancellation fee. All you have to do is make your way to the guild, whatever guild hall that you're at, associated wherever you're at on the continent, and simply put in cancellation paperwork. They'll terminate your membership. That way, it doesn't charge you.
Very well. Because that's the other way
All the
that
tribals
things
are
like
like,
this catch you is that, yes,
yep.
you can cancel. It's just going to be, 4,000 gold for contract termination fee.
Weekly. A
100
weekly
gold
cancellation
weekly.
fee.
100 gold a week. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why the first thing I'm going to do after going to one of these things is look at the prices of the things there.
Yeah, look at the job board before.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Because there are
Make
two
sure
that
you know
I
you're getting a better
Because the
outcome.
other thing we have to think about is how many are in our group?
5.
Which means that's 500 gold for the group
Yeah.
in weekly fees.
Now, if you want to be technical, we're not a
You
group
gotta think,
yet.
whatever jobs we're taking has to be split between whoever's taking the jobs.
Yep.
So if a job isn't paying 500 gold at least, it's not even worth taking. We're
Well,
losing money on that job.
Yeah.
I know there's 2 guilds I need to apply to, but that's still a lot of money.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yes. No. And you can see he's kind of like multitasking, assisting multiple people at a time. Give me 1 second. I got a phone call real quick. Sorry.
You're good.
Hey guys, can I apply for a loan from one of the party members?
No!
Do so and
You-
do so, and you will be stabbed.
And
Technically, we're
why
not
are
even
you
a party
needing this
yet. We're just on
loan?
the same ship.
There are two guilds that I need.
Yeah.
You
So,
should
How
probably
about-
see what jobs they have and what they pay before you sign up for them.
I know that, but I do really want to join the I don't know which one's AAA, but
Hey,
AAA
giving my
isn't a
money
guild,
to
it's an
anybody.
academy.
I also feel bad that I had to be muted 50% of the time because of the fact I was drinking, and I decided to drink cranberry juice and started choking on it.
No,
The
no.
addiction returns.
because the
What
good
made
thing
you
for-
choke?
But here's the good thing: if we
Cram.
all do
Myself,
this technically in a grander scheme, not all of us have to apply for a guild, but at least like if we one party member applies for the guild, then we all could just divvy up the money.
That's what I was saying. We divvy up the money, but at the same time, we have to make sure whatever jobs we take that week are enough to
Sorry.
Pay
make
for the
In my
weekly
drill
fee.
a
squad.
week for all of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
So, are we all completed?
Yeah,
Yes.
I guess so.
He sort of takes in and
There's nothing stopping anyone from just
Yeah,
going
Zidge
in there and
Except
looking
for
for
put
what
it out
the jobs are.
the best of his abilities, but there are a lot
Okay,
of
that works.
blanks
How
that he
about
just doesn't
Jasper?
have.
Jasper writes
Information to
down
fill
what
in.
he knows.
Okay.
He knows how to write. He was being stubborn. He writes it in Sylvan, though.
and you can hear this loud stamp of approved as he kind of like slides all the paperwork off to the side. And last but not least, this was just not for show. This is actually yours to keep, as he actually slides the map over to you guys. And as he does, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. All right. So it is now locked in on the map. Okay, there we go. Okay. So now you guys have a map of the continent. Everything is spaced accordingly. So as far as rulers go, you can tell how far away things are, which will determine
So now
how
we have
long things might take to travel. Other than that, yeah. Well, I do hope you enjoy your time in the city. Remember, you are now citizens, so you can pass through any city, town, village at your choosing. And if you are looking for, it is getting, it's probably about 3, 4 o'clock now. Um, it is going to be getting late here shortly. If you guys are looking for a place to stay, might I recommend 2 locations? There's the Coastal Inn, if you're looking for a more serene, calm, relaxation atmosphere, or if you're looking for a little bit of excitement because they don't have the best rap for customers that have come in, but Brooks Tavern. And so I bid thee farewell and enjoy the rest of your day, and most importantly, welcome to the continent of Eos.
Well, got my papers and such. I forgot, Koba, how do you say your character's name again?
Zidrith.
Hey, Zidrith, I have a question to ask you. If you're not too busy,
Robed.
I know, Jasper. I know.
as well as
Question.
as well as you, Jasper, if you're not busy either. So there was an individual. I assume we're outside, not in the room.
Are we?
There's an.
You?
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Well,
Are
I
we
mean,
on the
are you?
topic?
If you are, then
Are
maybe
we? You're
take
the only one
count.
outside.
Yeah.
You're just yelling from outside the building.
Hey guys!
Hey, you guys!
I'll wait in here. I prefer not to be with where everyone's at.
You don't want to be with all the Huberts?
Hubert.
I don't want to be with the Hubert.
I love my birds.
They better not be in every building like this in the entire continent.
No,
think
definitely
I've
not.
thought about-
I'm not going to hate myself that much.
They are the Nurse
So-
Joy of this world.
I found a new
Yeah.
spell idea. Horde of
Hubert?
Hubert.
Horde of Hubert. Well, anyway, I assume I'm having this conversation outside.
I can't touch my computer right now, so that's the only reason I'm not outside.
Nothing, all I can think of is from a book series. The Bertram brothers. Albert, Hubert,
Hubert
Bertinelli. I'm trying to think of some of them.
and Hubert.
No, it's the Bertinelli brothers because it's Albert, Hubert, Bertram. God, I have to look it up again. But it's octuplets, all that go by Bert.
Oh boy.
They all are identical, except for one. He's the sexy one.
Gosh.
Ooh.
Ooh, the sexy one.
But aren't you all identical? Yes.
However, he is the sexiest.
Yeah, and we are all sexy.
Like at how we just go past. Straight ass.
Hey, it's getting darker.
Those
Who turned
Zidrith,
off the
as
phone?
well as
As
Do you remember my name?
give me a second. I'm just Jasper,
There you go.
Oh my
It's not a
God.
hard name.
Zidrid, and Jasper. I was wondering if you guys can
On the roll 20, he can see it.
Come on, Scott, you can say it.
Oh, you just waiting. I was wondering if you guys can accompany me to. I'm looking for someone called the Rat, and I think I ran into where his warehouse is at. And preferably, I prefer not to be by myself.
Because you're weak, yes. We've
I'm not-
established this earlier.
Well, I do not know if it will be a hostile engagement.
Oh,
Though there are possibilities of talking, obtaining information, and see what the person has, as all that. But it was someone of note that I would like to visit, and also the possibility. I assume we're all walking down there. I was wondering if you guys were thinking about if you wanted to apply into any of the guilds.
maybe when I get over feeling like I sold my soul to a bunch of gnomes.
Our best bet.
What did you say?
The
Ooh.
Adventurers Guild might help.
I believe the Adventurers Guild would be a very useful joining, and I think because of our contract that I have with you, Zidrith, I think the apothecary would be my first choice.
As Zidrith,
Hey, Kobe muted.
as you're making
No.
no, he's talking.
I
Have
don't
you just
hear
not
it.
heard him this whole time?
As you're making your
Maybe
way
turn off.
through the streets, you feel this rippling pain in your chest. So much so, and you should make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Who's making con
Zid.
saves?
Zidra.
Okay.
Let me make sure I have everything toggled off that I don't need on.
Oh my
Natural
god.
25. Heartburn.
Delicious.
It's just
You
like,
can
yeah, it's so
feel
painful.
Sort of, it almost feels like a crushing feeling in the center of your chest as you kind of stretch your back out a bit as the feeling slowly dissipates, but you can still feel that dull pain sitting there as you are looking stoic as ever.
Hey, Micaiah.
Man, just say,
I will look around just to see if there's anything out of place that could be contributed to the pain. That came
Go
out
ahead and
of
make a
nowhere.
perception check for me.
Look at that roll.
There doesn't seem. Do me a favor. Make a history too. There doesn't. There doesn't seem to be anything standoffish that could have caused you pain. Nobody's injured you. Doesn't seem to be anything lingering in the air as you notice other people aren't affected. But you do remember you had this very same feeling when you were on the mast of the ship, just not as severe.
Concerning, but I'll keep it in mind.
What would you all like to do?
Well, first. Hey, Micaiah.
Yeah.
Would you like to accompany me to a couple places? I feel like you're used to you don't want to be alone.
Yes. Someone could be in each corner.
Alright, first, the guard station, and then the Adventure Guild.
What if guards are running a racket?
Well, we'll find out.
So I kind of like it. Look to the rat.
Well, you'll need to
I
ask
said a
Jasper and
racket.
Zidrith.
Yeah, I know. I was just making sure I wasn't.
There we go.
Just, we're in big city. There are a lot of people here. Paranoia has just went off the edge.
Don't worry,
I just sold.
your small, not tough Mika will protect you.
I'm just afraid that I might actually get a little too jumpy and accidentally stab someone.
oh man, I was just about to jokingly say, can Jasper just hand you a dagger and say, use this on anyone that makes you feel uncomfortable?
I think that would be the worst thing.
Well, well, when I say stab, I mean that they will
Opposite of a
use
good
their
idea.
powerful leg to kick someone.
Yeah.
The giant bird claws, or their sword at their side. So yes, another dagger, I guess, wouldn't hurt.
But it's not going to help.
No. A lot of strangers. in these parts. Strange new content, strange new people.
And while technically
Already
we're not
tense
exactly
situation to
known to
begin
each
with, and
other.
now
Strange
I
situations.
was
It's completely
forced to
different
sign
setting.
something that I was completely unaware of,
Well, not completely. It
and
was
now
mentioned
these other
session
places
1.
are going to constantly ask for money from me that I don't have.
It's a double-edged blade, you know? Kind of feels like,
Wait.
if I get lost or somebody kills me, at least they'll identify me. However,
Yeah, wait, what if
they
you're
can
not in a
find
town
me
for
at
over a
any
week?
point in time? That's kind of sketchy.
Congratulations.
Yeah, what if you
Never
can't
know.
do a bank for a week? Oh my god, that's right. What if we're not a
Yeah,
bank for a
what
week?
if we're out of town for over a week and they try and make us pay, but we're not in town?
Uh-oh. Unanswered questions.
You know,
And the fees build up.
Oh,
Fees
oh
pile up.
the
no.
money from your bank account.
Yeah, I will
What
like
if I
50
pay
grand
my
in back
dad?
taxes.
I hope
If
there's
I
no
pay my
interest.
dad, well,
Oh, wouldn't you know?
These dawning realizations.
I almost
I
did.
feel
I
the
almost
urge to
did.
drop to my
But
knees and
I wasn't
pray,
gonna be that
but
cruel.
I will wait until we are in a better place.
You weren't
Well,
going to be.
the
That
other
mean you
news
are?
is with these unanswered questions, you currently don't have any fees being taken out, so
I know, not yet, but it's just all of the possibilities.
Now you're
But if I
That's
double
how
have
guessing
that's how
yourself.
they make you
Wait a
use the
minute.
bank account. You gotta
Now
use
you're
it for
double
that
guessing
weekly
yourself.
stuff.
Wait a minute. Does citizenship a fee? Hold on now.
oh my
Oh, no.
I didn't
god.
read it all the way through.
They
I
better
don't
not
need any
make
of my
you
money in the
pay.
bank. You won't get a dime. A dime, I say.
I mean, I wasn't
All
going to
right.
use the bank either, so yeah, I'm with you there.
Since citizenship's a fee, I gotta tell you, I'm actually their twin brother, and they died like 2 days ago.
Yeah, my name's it's actually hard to find on the list. Don't worry about looking for it.
You got the wrong person, I swear. What are you guys trying to do?
Which group? Because it seems like we're
I'll
going to split
work
into two.
down. Go ahead and roll D one. Jesus, can't talk. D120s.
D120s.
D120s. Yeah.
Jesus, which
Just go
god is
ahead
that?
and roll me- Go ahead
Is
and
that
roll me a
right?
D20.
Oh, I don't think I want to do it.
I'm in the middle. Someone roll a nat 20.
Someone rolling that 20. No!
Damn,
Oh,
is it
God. Well, at least you guys are
Are
getting
we
them out
all
of the
rolling
way.
d20s?
What is with your group?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Eh.
We need
Eh.
some.
Hmm.
Joey, I
D20.
swear, if you...
What
What the hell is wrong with us? The
I
highest
already
was a
rolled
10!
my nat 20 for the day.
The better question is what's wrong with everyone else? This is
Why
normal
did
for
Scott
me.
roll 2?
I accidentally clicked on it again.
Right. Who's grouping up with who?
I believe it is Jasper, Zidrith, and Wilma, and then Micaiah
And Miko.
and Meek.
The 2 M's, and then the other letters.
The 2
Alright.
M's and the 3 people whose names
Alright.
are in different parts of the alphabet.
We're gonna go ahead and work ourselves low to high. So Jasper, we'll go ahead and start with you and your group.
Makes sense.
So what are you all currently trying to do at the moment?
Wilma, what are we doing again? Cough, cough. Wilma,
Scott?
Yes.
what are we doing?
So
You're
we
the one
were
asking for us to come with you, so what's the game plan?
we are heading to the warehouse where the rat is.
That we know that much.
The plan is
What are
to,
you trying to do?
what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, what is your
You're going-
reason?
I was going to go there to gather any interesting informations, and as well as anything that might be of note of interest while we're here at this little city. Basically,
Alright.
information gathering.
You're going to the place with thieves, and you didn't bring the person who knows thieves can't is somewhere else. I just thought about that. Alright, I'll be right back. You guys have fun.
that was kind of the plan, to gather some information of forbidden magic and stuff. That's kind of why I wanted to head over there. 2 people that are good at main combat if things go bad.
I mean, that is true.
I'm good at taking a hit.
Well, I'm more trying to think about ways for us to obtain more information of our eventual area. Maybe some extra coin involved with it. You know, joining a guild, paying $100 a week does have its disbenefits. That's why I kind of wanted to head over there and see how it is, see what we can gain. But I do not oppose joining the apothecary guild. If I had to pick one or the other one, just because of the contract that you and I have, Zidrith.
Right, well, I mean, it would be important for you to check the job postings to get an idea of how much you're going to be getting paid for all of this.
Mm-hmm. But I wanted to go see the rat first before we go.
Right.
But I do not know if God's making. Do I have to move my token all the way back over there, or like?
You do not, for the sake of the simplicity of it. Actually, yeah, I take that back because there are some interactables that I have over here.
So I'll drag my token all the way there.
Can you take
Plus, it
Zidrith
adds to the
there?
setting, though.
Actually, wait. Can you,
You know
move
what?
yourself
Let
yet,
me just
Jasper?
do this. Let me do
Could you
this.
just make my token
Just
publicly
put it- just-
controllable, please?
Yeah, I was going to give multiple permissions to everybody.
Thank you. Just make me publicly
Do,
controllable.
do,
We just grab that.
player permissions. All right, who am I making?
Me.
Zidrith.
Okay. I gotta find you first. There you are. All right.
There we go. So if I remember correctly, it's Alt to get 2 people, or is it Control?
Control X.
Control. It's basically the
Hold-
cut command.
Got it.
Yeah.
It makes no
Exactly.
sense, but yeah.
There we go. Onward.
And Jasper needs to just follow along.
As you all are making your way through back towards the dock, Jasper, you can see again the same individual that was leaning against the tree. He's no longer near the tree. However, he's a few blocks down, sort of pacing rapidly back and forth in front of the Apothecary Guild. You kind of get this sense that he is has a sense of impatiency.
Do you want to go over there, Zidrith?
Wrong
I
person.
suppose.
I mean, Jasper. My bad. Jasper.
Oh, it's nothing alike.
Sorry, my bad.
I see how it is.
Hey,
As
Jasper.
this individual begins to make his way back through the city.
Oh, I guess not.
Wait, do you want to follow suit?
I kind of do, but I'm not in a rush.
Taz, this is a scenario. I can always wait for the rat.
And I can wait for the cat.
As he is outside.
Haha.
Okay then. Back to what I was trying to figure out how to do this. So if I remember correctly, he was over. Come on!
Yes, let's see if you can remember.
I'm trying to grab.
I can take Zidrith. If you're struggling again, I can just move him. I'm here with you. Alright.
Wait, why can't I go?
God.
Why-
We're
why
at the
can't I go-
gate.
Why can't I go?
Oh god, I can't click him because of you.
There we go. If I remember correctly. Wait, how do you like? No.
Oh, I could fly.
There.
Where the heck are you going? Where the heck did you go?
Yeah.
DM Light? Where the hell did Winema go?
I'm right here.
Okay, thank you.
God, you guys are such slow walkers.
I'm sorry, I was clash coursing through 3 feet. There, this is where we're at. This is where I remember seeing the warehouse. I assume this is the warehouse.
This is the Celeste warehouse.
Oh God, how do I get rid of this?
As you're sort of looking around,
You get rid of it.
you can see it's not as busy. Presuming that maybe some of the workers have went home, or maybe they were tasked with other things. However, you don't see the individual in the same location. But I will say, if you go ahead and make an investigation check for me,
Can I have some help?
you can, since you have multiple people.
There are 3 of you.
Super advantage.
Oh.
If only.
Still a 19.
Well, you didn't even need it.
As you are looking around, you do notice by the water side, near a couple crates, the individual is sort of leaning against the crates,
Well,
sitting down.
I make my way over there. Hello, hello, hello.
As you get closer, you notice that this individual is asleep.
Oh.
Hello there, Sleeping Beauty. Mind if I wake you?
I kind of like sit there. Excuse me. You up?
No, obviously not.
Oh, he scared the devil out of me. Can't just be walking up to people like that.
Well,
What do you want?
I slithered over here, but
Touche.
hello. Are you? I was at. What was the other guy's name? Was the other shopkeep from the other place?
What's that?
The guy who referred me to the right. He's the one who was selling pets.
You didn't track the name of him, huh?
Well, I kept track of it, but I kept asking for it, but I never. I need to see. I asked for his typed name.
Zerly.
Zerly, hello. Zerly and I did business together at the seaport town that we were staying at, and he referred you by name and asked me to come and say hi. I heard you have the
Whoa.
to know
Oh,
quotation.
whoa. You said Zerly?
Yes.
Next time you see that bastard, let him know he owes me 100 gold for the ribs that I gave him that one night. But I assume, since you know him, you want to talk business, huh? As he kind of
Oh,
like pinches his fingers together, rubs them
yes.
together.
Yes, I'm here for ties for business.
Right. Come with me. As he begins to make his way back to the same location, however, deeper into the... Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Deeper in, kind of like out of sight, avoiding suspicion.
Do you mind if these 2 individuals are with me? They're dare I say friends of mine.
He's gonna eye them up and down.
Also, I love how
What is
exactly
they
you
all-
can't sneak up on someone like that. What part of Zidrith says sneak? He is the slow inevitability of a glacier.
What are these 2, your bodyguards?
Yes.
As he kind of looks up to Jasper and
It just
Sidra.
lets out a low rumble in his chest at that.
Just a low grumble.
He's just eyeing you. Right. So, what are you wanting now, huh?
Of
Looking
course.
for the good stuff, huh?
Yes, the good stuff as well as anything that would have assistance to a new business upstart and a potentiality for you to make some good money. Quotation marks.
Business, huh? Entrepreneurship. Right. Well, if you're looking for, certain goods, maybe services, I might know a thing or 2 about it. As he kind of pinches his fingers together again. In signifying coin. Or signifying.
Signifying with gold, I see. Now, I see this lovely little barrel over here, and I think you and I should discuss over here. So what type of business and tides do you wish to lead to for some good, profitable business dealings?
Well, If Shirley tells you anything, you know I deal more with smuggling and information. I don't sell. Of course, the supplier never sells or never buys anything. So, what you want to know?
Anything involving magic, any information that might bring you a good profit as well, missions, other things that you might be of interesting, or dare I say, a movement of magical goods heading to a spot and
No,
potentiality of.
no, no. I don't take part in any deals. I just take coin up front for information and or smuggling. But on that topic of magic, maybe I heard a thing or two. Maybe I haven't.
Am I hearing that you're a little foggy of mine?
And just a bit.
Put a
Maybe, maybe the limelight of, some gold might trickle me mind.
I put down 16 gold onto the thing, putting my hand onto it. Come on, speak.
What is this, an insult?
No, 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 not an insult yet. But you never know.
Yet?
Not yet.
She's
Oh
saying that
my
that's not the
God.
fact that I'm pretty sure that was her last 16 gold.
No, I
Instead, a
still-
little bit of gold is just like, is this an insult? Not yet.
But it's like the turning the coin purse out.
Just gonna start giving
More
away the
gold.
How
I
about
do
now?
have more gold. I'm just putting a little bit down to say that I'm willing to pay if it's worth it.
DM, wait, I'm about to answer my own questions. I have to look at
Sorry, no,
travel
it's fine.
supplies cost again.
Oh man, it's hot now.
I'm not
My
trying
hoodie
to
off.
I'm not trying to be mean.
How much did you say you put out?
16.
16 gold specifically.
That's not even enough to buy
Right.
2 loaves of bread.
Right, I'm
Wait, what? 16 gold worth what?
A bread is 10 gold.
Yeah, bread is 10.
Yeah, the travel sheet has been updated.
Yeah,
It is, oh,
That's 16
outside.
gold. That's like I can't
outside the
have
characters.
to make a sandwich with this.
Supply points are 60, not 50. You guys can thank Midrith for that.
There's
For
different
the
money.
great devourer that he is.
Shit. I am so
You
terrible.
know, just I hear you say that, and it's like, yes. You
Oh.
you did the equivalent of putting like a $1.50 on the table.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I thought it was worth more.
No,
It's okay.
that's why it's like, is this an insult?
Not yet.
My bad, DM. Oh wait, how do you go back to dark mode? Damn it! I can't even.
There's a little switch
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, the one I never touched because I hate dark
You
mode.
know, negotiations gotta start somewhere. So
Yeah.
we'll start on even grounds, okay? He's gonna take the 16 gold. Magic, right? What kind of magic exactly? I mean, you got all your little fancy spellcasters and whatnot.
Artifacts.
Oh, okay. Now we're getting a little bit more specific.
Don't I have like 200 gold still?
So magical artifact. Let me think. All right, he's gonna roll a history real quick.
I forgot that I still have 200 gold.
That is plus 2, 14.
Foggy is his actual memory.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I might know of an individual quite close, actually. He's not in the city, but he knows a little bit more about the magical artifact category of goods and services that's passed through his hands. So, what's the play here? See, sort of pinches his fingers together again.
You puts the I again another sack of 50 gold.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, you know, some
Right.
people get a little foggy.
The place you're gonna be looking for is called Oakburn. You ever heard of it?
No, I have not.
Right, show me your map. So you go
Shows
and
map.
pull out the map, and you can see fading in. It's a little town just west of Celeste.
Mm-hmm.
Right, It's about a day's worth of travel from here. But there's a gentleman that I not negotiate, but I communicate with from time to time in Oakburn. But what was his name again? It's slipping from me. It's slipping from me.
Unless.
What was it
Maybe.
that he had said, DM?
What's that?
It's
Dang.
all said it's slipping from me, which very much sounds like code for I'm gonna need more money.
Uh-huh.
That is exactly what he is signifying.
Oh, come on. I gave you about a 66 gold. You're asking for more?
Me and my old age.
We'll put another 20
almost
gold down.
break you
Oh, you're putting 20 gold down?
okay.
Yeah, Zidrith is putting the 20 gold down.
Right. That's it. His name was Joskow. He likes to deal with magical artifacts and magical books every now and then. Don't really know what the whole spiel is about there. I make more money running on with deals and smuggling, but I'm sure he has his reasons.
His name's Jaskow?
Joskow.
Okay, that could work very well.
You seem like quite the advocate for this sort of stuff, huh?
Yes.
Well, I might just have one more bit of piece of information, one that might attract you more than just what you're looking for.
Ooh, do tell.
Yeah, I would, but my day's almost done. I'm about to get off work here.
20 gold on the table, just like grabbing the bridge of my nose.
Right. And
You're lucky I
he's
have
going
200
to
gold.
kind of gesture to you to kind of lean in close.
I lean in close as I tower over him.
Right. So, you didn't hear this from me, right? So don't go spilling word. I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am. But there's an organization that deals with, well, all sorts of stuff, right? Criminals, thieves, illicit groups. They, don't obviously, for obvious reasons, like to make themselves known. But if you're looking for anything, not public or discreet, we'll say, this includes goods, informations, and or services. Well, they like to call themselves the .net. Nobody knows who runs them. We all kind of work under the shadows, under the tables, as they say. But just know that there's more than what meets the eye in some of these places. Not everyone's as they seem. And with that, now, my day's over with. Time to go home. It's a pleasure meeting you. Hope to never see you again. Goodbye. As he kind of studs off.
That might be something that
The
might.
sentiment is shared.
Well, I got some good information on places for magical artifacts, and I owe you 20 gold.
Now you guys should have a little bit of information.
Also, make sure you send me the name because I think I just butchered this guy's name. I put down Jasak.
I should role play into it. Be like, you actually remember the name, right? Well, Nah.
Sometimes that type of stuff is tempting as a
What,
DM, I must admit.
It is very tempting.
So we got something
But
called the
yes,
Dark
I
Net.
will help you with that.
Yeah, but if you give me the name, I've been keeping notes of it. I also have to find the AAA.
The Academy.
The Academy as well. Well, I think my turn is done unless Jasper has anything else to bring up to note.
Not that I can think of. Unless we're going to the cab, but
Well, I think it's other player's turn.
Oh man,
Which
Jasper,
is-
you were so useful there.
Well, things could have ended badly. I
I
just
mean,
Never know dealing with those
if they
individuals,
would
you
have
know?
suggested that I put down some gold, I'd put down a dagger and say, "I'll give you 100 if you finish what you're saying. Otherwise, you're not getting it."
I'll give you
All I got
100 gold's worth of an injury if you don't talk.
Exactly.
That
The
medical
good-
bill is looking pretty expensive about now.
all
Make it
I got
worth-
now 130 gold left, and I really want to join a guild.
Well, that's a question. Does it cost the money to enter the guild or only the weekly fee?
Ooh.
You don't know.
That is the question.
I
That is a
don't
question.
think they'd charge you to sign up because that'd be shitty. Ah, yes, I want to join the guild so I can make money. Yeah, well, it's gonna cost you money to join the guild.
But I
Well,
don't have
yeah,
the
what
money.
if you-
Well, tough luck.
Initiation fees.
Well, what if you
Bum, bum,
suck?
bum. Okay.
You either
What if
gotta
you
pay or you
suck?
gotta get hazed. Pick one.
Yeah, right.
Well, I don't know how it works yet, but if that is the case, then I'm not as worried as it is. But at the moment, I do want to head to the guilds next, but Jasper's next for my bit. Also, I gotta find a
We're
temple
gonna-
of Muhammad.
We're gonna bounce back and forth here.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I say, if anything, I'd be more okay with the other two going, considering that was a little bit of a whole entire thing there.
No,
Yeah.
no, we're fine.
Was it?
You're going
Okay.
Was it just your typical Tuesday?
Tuesday?
All right.
It is
Well,
Tuesday.
Is
Who would have
it?
guessed?
What?
It's my day off. It
Um,
doesn't count as Tuesday. Every day that I'm off is a Friday.
Oh, what about Saturday? Wouldn't that be your day off?
I'm not off on Saturdays.
Oh shit! I had work today.
Oh crap! It's my day off. I have work.
I had to actually check my
Right.
schedule. I was like, wait a second.
When am Micaiah? What are you two doing?
Whoa.
Who?
Wrong person.
Oh,
Argo.
sorry. Shoot. Yeah, my bad. Micaiah. Jesus. Micaiah.
Did you change
2M.
the M?
Eminem.
Wumbo?
Eminem. I'm gonna start calling you Eminem.
You had it
Eminem,
set
what
for
are
a
you guys
W for Wumbo.
Yeah, I know.
First stop for these two, unless Micaiah has something else first that they would prefer, is the guard station. Or guardhouse, whatever it was called.
We can do that.
Wherever that
Sure.
may be.
As you guys are kind of like navigating the streets, you can tell, like, based on some of the signs, like where buildings, shops, and etc. would be. On the far, however, Hubert did mention on the far western side of the city, there is the Western Gate, and next to it, which I will highlight, is the appropriate guardhouse.
I can't zoom out far enough to be able to see without going there.
Let me do this. Let me just do this because I have learned this recently.
Aha! You can move us there. That is good.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
forgot about that, didn't you?
No, I can't move you, but I can like drag your camera.
Oh wait, do I have a way to bring my token here? Or our tokens here?
You can. You should be able to copy paste.
Control
Or
C,
teleport.
Control V.
Control click, I think.
Control click. Control right click. Control middle click. None of them.
No. All right.
Shift click.
Control
Nope.
C.
Control C.
Try that.
Control V. Nope.
All right.
Hold on. Am I
I'm
clicked?
gonna drag.
Am I
ya.
clicked on my token? Hold on. I want to see if I need to click on them first.
There you go.
Never mind. Bring me back.
I can drag you. I have forgotten the powers that I have.
Okay.
I've pulled you from my catalog.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So y'all may, as you both make your way to the guardhouse, you can see two guard individuals kind of standing at the front door of the house, kind of just chit-chatting. Right, you see that, lass? I see you looking. Oh, yeah. How can I help you?
First of all, yes, be careful what you're looking at. Might not be what it seems. Second of all, how many of my kind have you seen around as they sort of point to their ears?
They sort of both look at each other for a second and look back to you. Just like it's like a game.
I'd rather it not be, but if you want to think of it that way, then sure.
Right. Are you lost?
Me, no, but I am looking for someone who may be.
Oh, you're here to report a missing persons.
Yes. Or see if they have come here to do the same.
I see. What would be the name of this individual?
I need to go to my sheet to check which one. Oh god, wait, no. Which one of the two was the one who had the ticket? Was it Yamada? Was
It was Kako. It was Kako.
Okay. Their name is Kako. And they
Kako.
will give a description of them.
Wolfo, you see anybody like that? Doesn't ring a bell. Wait here 1 second. Let me go check and see if we got any latest reports. As one of the guards heads into the building,
Oh, hey, the door's open.
and as the individual outside is going to continue talking. So, do you know how long ago that this person has been missing for? Like, how many days until you've last seen them?
Since I have last seen them has been, and they will say that, but they will also say that it should be around this time frame that they would have actually been in the city itself.
Oh, they were coming from the other continent.
Yes. We were supposed to
I
meet
see.
at the other port, but in case they got here first.
Well, normally the ships that port in Celeste, besides some of the trading vessels that we have, are just the fleet of the Empire for voyage ships, which carry the passengers, but we haven't had any port in for the last few days. We could probably reach out to some of the other local ports and find out if maybe a person of that description matches.
Yes, that would be good. Oh, and also if you could, if any of those places are looking for a person that has my description, either what I look like or the name of Miko, then you can tell them that I've been spotted.
Very well. I will go.
In case
I
they try
should
to do the same thing I
obviously
am.
probably get your information that way. I can let them know. What is your name again?
Miko,
Miko. And you are a
a kitsune.
kitsune. Right. And I take it again, this other person is a kitsune as well.
He is.
All right. As he kind of jots down on a quick little notepad as the other individual comes out. No, not that I can tell. There's nobody that mentions anything of that description in the reports. Well, I got their information, so I'll go ahead and send word to some of the other local ports and see if any one of this description matches. Right. We'll let you know if we hear any word while you're still in town or in the city.
Thank you for that.
Of course.
Sorry, Micaiah, for making you come this way.
It's fine. Should we check the ship manifest logs?
Oh, that actually could help.
Ooh.
Where would we go for that such thing?
That would probably be usually with the harbors and docks, there will be a harbor master that kind of catalog or documents all the ships that are porting, as well as having a manifest and or ledger of any passengers or goods that comes into the port.
All right. Well, that could be the next thing we do, but if you want to switch back to the other group first.
Okay. Jasper, Zidrith, either of you two would care to go next if you'd like.
I'm not really sure what Zidrith would do.
Cat.
Cat.
The NPC model looked like a cat, so I just keep referring to them as that.
The one
Well,
they saw before.
I suppose Jasper can go now.
Are they gonna go alone?
Dang, I see how it is.
Well, I mean, we did Scott's thing, so now it's your turn to decide what this merry band of misfits does.
Oh no, not that. It's more the fact of Skylar just said, "Am I going alone?" It's just like, oh, I see how it is.
Well, yeah, because Zindra said it's your turn, not our turn.
I was just say I don't know if Wilma's coming because
I'm coming with you. You did my thing. If it's something that if you wish us to come with, it's up to you.
Sure.
Because you're weak. She giggles.
And you're almost
You have
$100 poor. Or
Hmm.
100 gold, and you're nearly poor from a freaking.
I still have plenty of money. I will make it up at some point. I am just gonna be slowly getting into debt by Zidrith.
So you are
And then
poor.
we back.
I am not poor.
And
It's
fees.
one, it's one thing to be weak, but now you're becoming poor. You have no sort of power, do you?
Oh, not political, not physical.
I don't think any of us have political power.
Not yet.
But anyway, if you
Just give me a couple of. Just give me a week. Just give me a week. I'll have the points on his head.
give me a second, I might as well just cast this second level spell. It takes me a minute to cast it.
All right, though. What do I need to do for? Strange?
Great almighty DM, am I approved for that spell that I sent you?
Where am I?
What's that?
A flock of familiars.
I have not approved that yet.
Okay, then never mind then. And then I'll just use regular familiar, my owl familiar token.
Okay.
But that's because I have fine familiar. Anyway, so are we gonna go look for this mystery man?
Yes.
Let us lead away, Jasper.
As you all are making your way through the city, and I assume, are you guys trying to scour through the streets?
Yeah, I'm using the owl to scour through the air. I was trying to see if I could locate this person. That's why I summoned it. It has like advantage on
Gotcha.
wisdom checks.
So as you're going through the, uh, as you're kind of scouring over the streets and scouting, you've calmed pretty much every.
We could check the apothecary place where he was last time.
Yeah, I was just about to say maybe check the last place we saw him.
As you make your way back in front of the Apothecary Guild, there's currently nobody outside the Apothecary Guild. You do, however, notice that there are a couple of shops that are beginning to slowly pack up as it is getting closer to nighttime. Say about 6, closer to 7, as it is beginning to get a little darker. But nobody to that description is outside the apothecary.
Can we go into the apothecary?
If you would like, you could try the door.
I try the
I love
door.
that question.
And you try the door. As you begin to knock, you hear a very faint voice. Come in, it's open. As you begin to open the door.
Sorry, Jasper, you're supposed to lead the lead on this.
It's okay.
How dare
Honestly,
you.
I had no clue where. Yeah, I was saying I had no
Are
clue
you
where I
all still
was
traveling together?
anyway.
I take it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Makes a
can
difference.
we have the divine light?
Oh.
No,
There you
you
go.
can go to where your token is.
Yeah, they just go where the token is. Oh, that's why I can't see.
Oh, they're
There you go.
inside, that's
Oh,
why.
yeah. You
Yeah,
guys,
they were inside. I had to lower my thing.
As you make your way into the shop, you can see all sorts of different utensils used, mortar pestle. You can see bottles of potions and other alchemical sets sort of stood up. Oh, welcome. How can I help you?
Sorry,
Oh,
it was just so I could see where we're at.
wow, look at that mirror's address.
Just sitting here admiring themselves around the table.
Just right
Is
in
that what
front of
I
that
look like?
mirror.
I mean,
I'm a,
I don't.
this,
Well, no, you probably see yourself in the reflection of waters when you get a drink.
this is
Well,
when
This is what I look like?
Kobu's
That
looking in the
is
mirror. Oh my god, I'm a moose.
that is one devilishly handsome moose right
Would you look at that snout?
Um, Jasper, do you want to
But
describe the person that's there to get more information?
yes, I describe the person I am looking for.
Hmm. No, I haven't had anyone come into my shop looking like that.
Hmm,
Are you looking for medical services?
no.
Well,
Oh,
I was looking for the guild stuff.
oh, you're here to join the Apothecary Guild, yes?
Yeah. Do I have to pay
Well,
weekly now, or do I have to pay next week?
Do I have to
oh,
pay weekly
straight
now to
forward.
join?
You are eager.
Can I switch this
Well,
to a monthly fee?
Oh, a monthly fee of 400 or 500?
400. Um, well, you are quite eager. Well, since you're so eager, well, first let me introduce myself. I'm Guildmaster Agnes. I run the guild
Ooh,
hall here in Celeste. Now, I take it,
hang on.
have you
Yes,
had
they lost.
experiences?
Oh, wait, is
Oh,
it not just
what's that?
me?
No, it's not just you.
Oh, good.
What did I do?
What happened?
No, lost connection to back in,
Yep.
return to campaign screen.
Hmm.
Oh, I give her
So I'm just
paperwork
going
of
to
my
hide that for the
certification
moment.
in my village, I guess, of do medicine practices and such.
Now, can I get back in?
Oh, you do have a little bit of experience in medical practices. Well,
The
I think
answer
you'd be
may
a
actually be
fine
no.
addition to the guild. Allow me to explain. I'm sure Hubert has already explained most of it. I can see you're not from around here, are you?
No, not at all. Unless you see another
Well,
Naga like me.
well, in short, to just give you the gist of it, the Apothecary Guild is there for any of your medical practices. We tend to the wounded, diseased, to be cured. We provide our medical assistance to those that can't leave their homes. We do have quests that you can undertake that requires procuring goods and other herbs and maybe outlandish things that aren't typical or as typical as you'd find in the city and or out of stock of. Other than that, you can actually provide your services at the guild hall themselves, provided that you do have a medical license.
Kobo,
Do I have
wake
my
up!
life? Wait, who's snoring?
Kobu.
Kobe's
Kobu is
asleep.
out.
Oh, also,
Kobu, wake
also
up!
No.
I can no longer get into Tailspire.
Me neither. It
Oh no.
It
random
booted us
issue
out of
that
the game,
doesn't.
and now we can't join any games.
I'm in the
Oh,
game.
really?
still.
I
Yeah.
can't even load Tailspire.
Oh, I just have a loading screen and an error message.
Well,
No.
actually, this is probably a good time. We'll go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break.
Alright.
That way we can go ahead and get this
I
resolved.
no, I don't actually think it's an issue on your. I think it is Tailspire.
No, I'm still
Wow,
in
gotcha.
Tailspire though.
There.
Well, Taz and I are in very different areas, so that's a coincidence.
Uh-huh. Unless I'm
Let
somehow
me
living right behind you, Skylar.
Oh, there you are!
Yeah, look out your window. Obviously, I have my whole block.
I'm gonna tell Shane to call Kobu. He's snoring.
Fine, I'll go to standby for a bit.
Where's Shane?
Yeah.
scene. So, as I was saying, yes, you can find the Apothecary Guild in any of the towns, cities, capitals, and the Empire itself. Again, we provide our services for the wounded and diseased. We even travel to their houses. We like to call them visitor checkups. However, we do require that you do have a medical license if you are going to actually practice on patients. Other than that, we provide tasks and errands if you'd like to make an extra little bit of coin with the guild as well. You can provide in-house medical services without a medical license that you can also benefit from.
Looks
So,
at God and asks the question. Did I make my certifications to have medical license?
you do not have any certifications. I assumed you kind of just like slapped down a few, like almost like review notes of you taking care of some of your local village folks,
I
saying
assume
you
also,
are amazing. Thank you for your help. I feel cured.
or like
But
should
there's
write
no
report.
actual credentials that you have. But you do show her your herbalism kit, or one of the kits that you do have.
The medicine kit. Then my
Yes.
question is to ask of you then, how does some gain a medical license? Is it like a test?
Oh, the medical license is provided by. Give me 1 second. Do. By the Medical Institute in Monsoon.
Oh, you gotta go a long way.
Oh God,
Oh, that is so far.
that is really.
However, again, that's only if you were to solely go out on your own to help individuals. You can help individuals in-house because you are under the guidance of the house itself. The guild hall, for that matter.
The guild hall. I see. I was just also wanted to see, do I have access to a I guess apothecary area to make potions and stuff?
You do.
Because I have alchemist supplies, potioner kit, and all those kits and stuff like that. I would just.
Yes, anytime you are at the Apothecary Guild, the supplies and well, not the supplies. The supplies do cost money if you're going to create or draft some product together, but the kits themselves and the equipment are free of use.
Okay. Sadly, I do not have a medical license and such, but I could definitely get an moss on if I really need to. And looks at my two party
And
members who aren't asleeping.
I'm gonna go ahead and
So
mark this.
should I look at you guys? Do you guys want to? I know you guys want to do the Adventure Guild, and well, one of you want to do the Adventure Guild. Do you guys want me to do the Apothecary? Because I know I have my contract with Sildred, which is Kobu if he's not dead.
I'm alive.
Poop is here.
To
But-
be blatantly honest with you, the closest thing I am to being a doctor is I can surgically remove any person's organs without breaking them. I
Actually-
don't think that makes me a doctor, though.
I think that's actually a very impressive talent. I'm not going to lie.
Wow, that is something.
So how does payment work for the guilds?
So the payment for the guild is 100 gold every week. Initiation, there are no fees. It's free to sign up. And there is no classification of day. But every week, we do charge 100 gold. You can just stop by any of the guild houses and pay it.
What if you're on a long expedition for the guild? Let's say potentially getting herbs or rare plants or something, and you're
Of
gone for
course,
that.
life situations come up. People get stuck, or unfortunately get lost sometimes exploring the new lands. We do accommodate. We will not charge you any kind of late penalty fee.
Okay, so it's just gonna
However,
be.
it would continue your membership for the ongoing week as it rolls over.
If the off
So-
chance that a person dies, what do you do with that?
I'm sorry.
If the person working for you dies, what do you do in response?
There are no charges for those that pass away. We simply write it off as petty cash. Or petty currency, sure.
Go see your descendants.
That's why I was
Sins of the
asking.
father.
So high, look. Mom's dead. I'm gonna need that $100 now.
But I get access to basically anything evolving with and I look at the quest board. Which one looks very profitable for this?
So, oh, I thought my phone was ringing. So as you're looking at the board, kind of like up on the wall alongside the front desk that you guys are currently at, you can see.
Also, if I join the merchants, then I get my license. I just gotta somehow get 200 gold by the end of this week.
I mean, that's where I plan on going, most likely.
Huh?
Merchants.
Well, my question is for you: do we all want to like each? We got Koba wants to do venturing guild. You want to potentially do merchants, and I want to do apothecary. Then that's all three things. So we can all like use the benefits from it together.
Don't worry,
You
Micaiah,
can
we're our own little
see
group.
one of
Well, I'm not
the
trying to be
papers.
exclusion of you
Okay.
guys. It's just that
I wasn't planning on signing up to any of them, so
You can
doesn't
see
matter to
one of the
me.
papers on the side of the wall with it's described as a medical task in creating 2 healing potions.
Oh, hey, I'm really good at that.
So I take it you're going to sign up?
Looks at my two other party members, Kobu and Paz, Jasper and Zidrid. Is for all of us with how we can do this. I know we also have the other two people that we came on the ship with. I think join the apothecary is a good choice for me. Zidrith, you want to do merchant guild? I mean Jasper,
That's what I
potentially.
said.
And then Zidrith, you're thinking about the Adventurers Guild.
Indeed.
And if all three of us come together and I assume we can all share the benefits for each of the guilds that we could join, then we all kind of try to work together to each of us make 300 gold a week for each of our contracts. Though it is a very costly kind of thing, but I think all three of us working together to pay off those fees would be useful.
So, who's all joining up?
I have another question to ask you, Guild. If I
Ah, yes.
applied for the guild membership for your apothecary thing and say that these two people are part of me, but they're not going to pay the $100 weekly, but I hold the license, can they also help me out with some tasks like for quests and such? Like, yeah,
Yes, they can assist as far as the medical errands go. However, the tasks themselves, they are not allowed to touch the equipment, as we have to make sure that we're liable if they do or craft anything improperly, as well as visitor checkups, because again, you have to have your medical license for that. But medical errands, when you go out and gather things, they are free to assist.
and also making potions for the guild and other that stuff. I look at you guys. Are you guys good at making potions?
I look at Vigor.
Just raise an eyebrow.
Oh dear, you misunderstood. Only you can craft the potions if you are to sign up.
I know.
If
I was
they
just
sign up, then
wondering.
they would be able to.
Yeah, I was just like seeing if are you guys able to make potions? Like, I don't want to be like the only one. Like, I'm down going this route, but I don't want you guys to feel like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm the only one who makes potions in our group. But I also have my own personal kits and stuff. But if you guys want that option, you could.
I almost killed myself making a jar of honey. I don't think I should be allowed to even look at a potion that's being brewed.
As well as the magical potion.
Isn't that what they're meant to be?
Then, well,
No, it's called
some not
potion of
all.
water.
Then I will be happy enough to. Is there like a test for me to, or just sign a piece of paper?
No, dear. Most of your information's already filled out when you applied for citizenship. But all I need is a name, and then I could easily go to Hubert and get your identification.
Oh, I do have one thing. I show them I write down my name, of course, but I also show them my family's trade marketplace. Have you seen this guild or this market plan?
I have a roll of history. Do-do-do.
God dang it, everyone rolling. Can I have advantage because she's a guild lady?
What if she
Um,
doesn't want to remember?
With
I
help.
mean, there are a lot of people, it's kind of like one in a
I
huge shot to
know, but
find
Money is
one
not
person.
nobleman, someone
No,
that
dear, I have not
her
seen
extorting you
any
for money
of
too.
that symbol or anyone carrying that symbol along.
Okay, it was worth it. It was
Look,
worth a
Scott, they
gander.
did better than the last one who had disadvantage. By that I mean they rolled the same
Um,
number.
My next question is how much is for the making 2 potions?
So the making 2 potions. Oh, uh, real quick, are you signing up
Yeah,
or?
yes, I'll sign up.
Oh,
Why not?
okay.
Uh,
Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and pull it down for you.
I do have some
And she goes
medicine
ahead
for
and pulls the paper down and slides it to you.
I look down at it. I proceed to write down
As you
my
can
name.
see, a little bit of the information down below. You'll have the task to be completed, and then it's to craft 2 healing potions. And then underneath it, you can see who initiated the contract: Guildmaster Agnes, the Guildmaster herself, and also a reward offering 200 gold for the completion of the task.
Am I allowed to roll for this now? Because I have alchemist supplies and herbalism kit to roll for it.
I'm sorry. Oh, good. Sorry. Repeat that.
I can roll for it right now. Really, I have expertise in this.
There are actually supplies that you will be using to
Yeah.
craft.
The potion, yes.
Indeed.
Do I have to get it, or do they
Um,
not have it?
Do you, perchance, have an apothecary book?
No, I do not have apothecary book. If you're asking for healing potions, I have made them before. But if you need me to make it through a circuit thing, no, I do not have apothecary's book.
Right. It is great for resources, and as far as looking through the categories of the very many different potions that you can create and the different ingredients that you might need with it. I know I have the 101 book around here. She goes and kind of scours
I was
beneath the
gonna
front
say,
desk,
just like college, I
placing
have
the
to
book
pay.
to the
Oh,
side
you're now part of this.
as
I have to pay for the
she
expensive
pulls
book.
out this book. It's a little dusty, a little worn, but she hands you
The
the
crafting
Book of
recipes.
Potion Brewing and Ingredient Gathering.
Where is this at? Is this in travel supplies? Oh, medicine
It should
tasks.
be a part of yours. It should be under the campaign resources.
Campaign resources. Campaign brewing. Oh, brewing integrates. It's like a Google Doc.
So, the completion of the task,
I need to
and we will
send
reward
requested
you
access.
properly.
I have requested access to it.
Oh yeah, I will go ahead and accept that.
Next thing, when you ever do stuff involving the Google Docs and such, get rid of the end of it and put down copy so you can make a so people can make copies of it.
Easy enough.
But
Oh,
anyway,
that was a technical thing, Sky. I wanted to, and I totally slipped my mind until later that night. It was actually the Google Doc thing,
Oh,
but it's okay.
of course it was.
Well, is there anything else that you might need?
am I allowed to roll for the making the 2 potions, or am I
I'm
supposed
gonna save that for the next session.
to? Okie dokie, then I am done.
All right. Well, the night is still fairly young. There's quite a bit that our characters have yet to do, but we are going to conclude tonight's session, session 5 of the Chronicles. We hope to see you all again, hopefully in 2 weeks. My life is a little bit of a roller coaster at the moment, but hopefully
Tailspire.
things will settle down. That and Tailspire working properly. But yes, we hope to see you guys again in 2 weeks. Take care.